Hey, what is going on, you guys? Welcome to CCxRC. In this video, I just want to take a moment to kind of go over some things that I'm hearing from you guys on the channel and yeah, just talk about it. Like, we're just going to dialogue for this. I'm actually getting ready to go to Wisconsin for a race. So people that are wanting to see more monster trucks, ta-da, my Pro Cs are out. They're getting ready to go. Got them sitting on my new Crawler Innovations cell blocks right now. Get the tires off. This is actually running the Crawler Innovation foam in them. Got that little air gap. So nice. Best performing stuff I got right there. Yeah, so I've been hearing stuff and I'm seeing the comments and I get it. There's been a lot of change here. You know, we moved, big move from Virginia up to Michigan. We're trying to still figure out the house. You can see the garage is not even finished because winter hit and it got super cold. And we were working on house projects. So I finally got in like some shelving and another thing of shelving, and I'm slowly getting to stuff. I mean, I've got pegboard here to put up and cut up, and there's so many things going on that are vying for my attention and my time, and the channel is one of them. And you know, and I'm definitely hearing it. I'm getting flack. In fact, this is gonna maybe not make some people happy, but I got more. This has been a little bit of a point of contention on the channel, the minis and the crawlers, because we didn't do a whole lot of crawlers the past couple years on the channel. We'd go to Axial Fast, we'd go to USCE, we'd do some crawling stuff. But what people don't know is in the beginning, I used to do a ton of crawling videos. So it's not necessarily new to the channel. I'm just gonna pop up here and chat for a minute, sit in my tractor. Yeah, so I see the comments. I know that some people are a little upset that I'm doing too much crawling stuff. And I've been trying my best to not only do crawling and not only do mini and not only, you know, I'm trying to mix up as much as I can. There's reasons behind it. Like I said, weather. This yard here being by the river we haven't gotten away from the swamp that we left in Virginia yet. So it's really, really muddy here after winter. And so I'm not wanting to a couple reasons to take stuff out. So in Virginia, I had installed for RC an outdoor sink in the backyard that I could clean all the muddy stuff off. If I wanted to run in the mud, I could. I'd never had to really shut it down because it never got below freezing, so I almost always left water running to it. Here in Michigan, I still really haven't turned the taps back on the houses, on the side of the house, because every once in a while we still get a freezing night. So that's a big difference. I'm not wanting to run out in the mud until I have a place to clean up. And I don't have any outdoor sinks because, well, the freezing issue. So it's basically, as far as the tap comes, it's just a hose here. And that makes things difficult for cleanup for sure. And so I've been avoiding some of the mud stuff that I used to do. We're gonna get into it again this summer for sure. That's the difference though, is, you know, I used to have a slow period when I was in Virginia during the summer because it was so hot that we never went outside. And the bugs were so bad that you had to constantly be swatting the flies away from your head or you'd get bit. Like, seriously, you'd walk like this, but with both hands. It was nuts. And yeah, so I haven't been able to do that. No, that's not right. I haven't been able to do that. So it was different. So I did a lot of build stuff in the summer in Virginia, and I'd focus on things indoors because I had air conditioning. Here, winter is the opposite. But the difference is I was able to keep actually running stuff, and I was doing crawlers because in Michigan, there's a ton of options for doing indoor crawling. And so you're gonna see more crawling on the channel. So if that's something, somebody said they were gonna unsubscribe because of it, unsubscribe. There's gonna be crawling stuff. It's what's going here, it's what people are doing, and I wanna be involved in the hobby locally. So that's the breaks. It's gonna happen. However, there is going to be more bashing. There is going to be more monster trucks. There is going to be a lot more stuff. In fact, I've got this race coming up for monster trucks this weekend. I'm actually flying next month down to Orlando to race monster trucks. So it's coming, guys. It's just taking a little time to get there. So the minis are really popular here, and my kids like them, and that's the reason we're doing so many things. Also, I don't know if you know it or not, but YouTube doesn't make me a lot of money. So here's how my schedule works. I only work part-time right now because of COVID. The work that I was doing kind of dried up. I did a lot of international work, a lot of traveling for video shoots and all that as a video producer. So a lot of that dried up, and I was doing full-time, but I actually, told them that I was willing to go part-time because I realized that I wasn't able to work full-time for them, and it didn't make sense for me to be taking a full paycheck. So, and that's because what I do, a lot of it is nonprofit stuff, and it's not cool for me to be sucking dry the money that should be going to people in need, especially during COVID when the needs are super great for people all over the world. So I took a pay cut to basically what I was able to work, which was part-time stuff with incoming media and stuff we had to get out and different things, and more editing, uploading, organization, that kind of stuff currently. Things are starting to pick back up for travel. That's good and bad. It's going to actually take away from what I can do here on the channel because I'll be traveling. Like I just flew to Ecuador and was gone and couldn't post anything for several days there. So that's going to be part of the break. But basically I work part-time, so 4 hours a day I'm doing that in the morning. And then I would say 12 hours of the day is spent doing RC stuff, whether it's making videos, working on stuff for videos, working on stuff for companies, answering questions. I get a ton of questions. I try to answer as many of them as I can. Now I've got the website up and running and fulfilling orders now, and that's taking up time. I was up, late packaging some stuff that was coming in last night and getting stuff ready for some of the local shops that want parts, and then working on getting new products, learning to design so that I can create new products and stuff, one that I want to use and I think will make my trucks better, and two that you might want to use. So a lot of it is it starts with what do I want or need for my stuff, and then if I like it, then I'm willing to say, well, other people might want it too. So that's kind of what I'm selling. I'm not trying to sell everything. I'm not trying to be the all. I'm trying to be what I do. So, and I'm only focusing on the minis right now. And that's another reason you're seeing so much of the minis is because I've been working on them. I've been testing stuff myself, trying to make them run better. And in doing that, that's where my focus has been, developing some of the products, learning to do design. I'm firing up 3D printing again, trying to get that all figured out and working. And so there's just a lot of stuff eating up my time, which is why some of the stuff hasn't been repaired yet. Although a lot of things have been repaired. The Outcast has been repaired. I still need to get to the Mojave and the Big Rock, but a lot of the other stuff has been fixed up. I got my monster trucks ready to go here. We're working on the Big Daddy over there, the Rampage, to get that ready, as well as the 5T back there, the Gravedigger 5T. So I've got a lot of stuff being worked on. I've got my kids and my little Axial Yeti Can-Am Juniors out there again. Why did I choose to sit here? That thing's gonna drive me nuts. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff going on, but I mean, as you can see, I've got pegboard out here and just all kinds of projects that I'm trying to get myself even set up. And I've got a partial thing going on in the basement. I've got stuff above me in my studio. I've got garage stuff, and it's busy. It's busy. But I do have new stuff coming. We're gonna be doing a video here on this. This is from JB Scale Graphics. It's the Tim Cameron livery stickers to go on my Rift, which is right here, which is why I haven't run this. I wanted to run this in the mud, but I cleaned it up pretty good after the last run, and I didn't want to get it all muddy again because I knew I had to put these on, and or I wanted to put these on, and so that's something I was waiting on. But yeah, super cool. Can't wait to get this all buttoned up and onto here and see how it looks. But yeah, look at that. Such a beast. And I've got so many upgrade parts for that. Oh, I forgot I was using it as a weight. So that wouldn't happen. But you are going to see more mini stuff. You're going to see crawling stuff. I've got stuff coming from an Ecto, from Scale Metal Supplies that I have to install. Finally got the mount that I need for it for the servo. And we're going to do repairs on things. I actually didn't realize it, but I broke my Stampede, my original one, when I was running it the other day. I got in here and the wheel fell off when I brought it in here. I don't know how it withstood all that, and then kept driving. I drove it right to the garage. So, yeah. Anyway, I just wanted you guys to know, because I see the comments. I totally understand where people are coming from, and things have changed on the channel. It's not what it was a year ago. We've changed the live stream thing to RC Conspiracies now is only when new stuff comes out. Speaking of new stuff, that new low C hammer ray, that looks awesome. So we're trying to do that more when new stuff comes and new stuff hits. I didn't actually get out in ahead of that one. I should have, because it totally looked like the Casey Curry one from the screenshot they had. And we could have talked about that, what we thought it would be, sizing, all that. Could have done some conspiracy stuff, but ran out of time because I'm getting ready for this trip, and I'm trying last minute to grab stuff and get it in. But yeah, you're gonna see boats happening. You're gonna see planes now that we got room to fly them out here in the front yard. We've got a pretty big space out there. Lots and lots of room, open room, no trees to just fly like minis out there. So that's gonna be something we'll be doing. Lots of big open air space. We'll be flying little UMXs and things like that. Boating for sure. We got a new boat. Can't kind of maybe see it out there. It's got a cover on it. It's right above the door, actually. So it's right there. The new boat's out there. So we're gonna be having that out, and I'll probably be dropping boat videos right from our boat. So yeah, it's exciting times. It's different. And going back to YouTube, not making a lot of money. I spend a lot of time doing this stuff, and you know, I want to do more and more of the RC stuff, and I'm trying to find other ways to monetize things. This has been one way that I found. It's inexpensive for people. It's easy for me to keep because the parts are small, and so it's one way that I've been able to add some monetization to what I'm doing with videos, because you know, the videos themselves don't make a ton of money. Affiliate links, stuff like that really does help, and then having some products of my own that have some markup on them in order to make these better. And I'm only trying to find stuff that I think is quality for you guys and that you'd want, and that'll make them handle better. And so that's where we're going with it. And so it's one way to just kind of develop what we're doing at CCxRC with the website, with everything. And yeah, the mini monster trucks is kind of what's driving this. I'm really a big fan of the mini monster truck scene that we're trying to develop. There's not like a ready to run yet, which is something I'm kind of working on. Is FuryTech has a new kit coming. I'm looking at maybe buying some of those, building them into ready to runs for those people that just really don't want to do a build themselves. So lots of stuff kicking around, guys. Sorry that this is just kind of a ramble video. It's also, I want to get something up there for you guys because I'm going to be gone for a little bit for this race. Let you know where I'm going to be, but also keep stuff coming. Let you guys know where we're at, what's coming. That's going to be coming. We're going to stick that livery on there, the stickers. We're going to get all this stuff ready to go. But thanks for tuning in, guys. As always, thanks for sticking around through the changes. Yeah, I'm really liking the new live format with Pablo, being able to chat with him and banter a little bit as we do a live. It's easier when we're doing it every Tuesday night. There's not always something new happening in the world of RC to talk about or like make big news about, but there's always stuff to talk about with RC, especially when you got somebody else to sit and chat with and talk about what they're doing, what you're doing, and just kind of banter back and forth, and including as much as we can everything in the chat, because it really is, we're there to hang out with you guys and hear what you have to say, bounce ideas and questions off you guys. So we're getting better at it. I feel like the first couple ones have been a learning experience because it's different, and I feel like they're getting better, and so I look forward to doing more of those, guys. Anyway, second ending. I'm not very good at wrapping things up. My wife always tells me it's the Italian side of me, but lots of RC content coming for you guys, big, small, crawling, bashing, in the air, in the water, all kinds of stuff. So look forward to it. Anyway, Thanks for tuning in, guys. Have fun RCing. Catch you next time.